A little boy picked up a nail and quickly swallowed it, but to everyone's surprise, he gagged and coughed out an egg. Then came a second, then a third. The crowd was stunned and started throwing money at him, but this trick could only be performed once in the same place. He rushed back home, and the first thing he did was ask his mother to shake him. As soon as she gave him a little shake, coins started pouring out onto the floor. Seeing his mother laugh with joy, the boy made a promise. One day, he would turn all of these coins into real gold, but as he grew older, he realized street tricks could barely keep him alive. To keep his promise, he needed something much bigger, so he reached out to a reporter and put in all his savings. But the warden just thought he was a fool. The man lost his temper, cursed him out, and was locked in a cell. Before he left, his wife gave him a long kiss through the bars. The warden grew suspicious and ordered him to open his mouth, but after searching, he found nothing. The man stared him down with a look of pure defiance. A real magician would never make such a clumsy mistake. In fact, the key really was in his mouth. But Houdini's sights were set far beyond this small prison. That kiss through the bars ended up on the front page of the newspapers. Overnight, Houdini became famous, but he knew very well that if he wanted to stay on top, every show had to be even more dangerous than the last. While he was struggling for new ideas, he met a genius prop maker named Jim. Jim used clever gadgets for his tricks and quickly caught Houdini's attention. He showed Houdini his modified heart-shaped handcuffs and a key that could unlock them in just 1 second. Houdini agreed to let him join as his assistant, and with that, Houdini's professional team was finally complete. Not long after, the Chicago police challenged Houdini. This time, the chief prepared thoroughly. They stripped Houdini naked, chained his hands and feet tight, even strapped a special mask on his face, and invited the whole city's press to watch him fail. But the moment the cell door closed, a miracle happened. Houdini slowly opened his hands and revealed a sixth finger. When the crowd came back, the cell was already empty. News spread like wildfire, and the media exploded with headlines. Houdini's fame shot up instantly, but he knew this was still not enough. To raise the stakes, he decided to attempt an underwater escape. He was shackled by the ankles and lowered upside down into a water tank. He looked confident, but even Jim was nervous inside. Sure enough, disaster struck. The ankle lock jammed, refusing to open, and Houdini's face turned pale as he ran out of air. In a panic, Jim smashed the glass with an axe and pulled him out just in time. But instead of blaming Jim, Houdini took the stunt straight to the stage. In front of the audience, he once again entered the tank upside down, with the lid locked tight. This time, he was pushing the limits of human endurance. The crowd held their breath as the seconds ticked by. He was underwater far longer than humanly possible, yet there was still no sign of him. The audience grew restless, and his wife frantically signaled Jim. Jim panicked too and called for rescue. But when the curtain was pulled back, the tank was completely empty. That performance made Houdini a legend, and he became the most celebrated magician in America. Even the German royal family sent him an invitation. But the king had seen countless tricks and was not impressed by simple stunts. To win him over, Houdini had to show a true masterpiece. So he brought in a general and asked him to fire at a target. The general's first shot